Ever wondered why understanding love languages is crucial to a thriving marriage? Well, let's delve into that. A strong and lasting connection in marriage is like a vibrant tapestry, woven from threads of mutual understanding, effective communication, and unyielding love. One crucial thread in this tapestry is the understanding of love languages. Today, we'll explore how love languages can enhance the way we communicate and understand each other in marriage. Love languages are a fascinating concept that can revolutionize the way we connect with our partners. They're like a secret code, a key that can unlock deeper levels of understanding and connection. And no, this is not some obscure jargon. It's a practical tool that we can use to strengthen our marriages every single day. So, are you ready to embark on this exciting journey towards a stronger, more fulfilling marriage? Stay tuned. This is Hidden Treasure TV, created to help queens and princesses navigate blissful bonding, unveiling love, and a healthy lifestyle. If you are new to this channel, kindly like, share, and subscribe for more insights on building a lasting connection in your marriage and a healthy lifestyle. Love languages. What are they and how do they impact your marriage? Let's dive in. Love languages are essentially how we express and receive love. It's the language that speaks the loudest to us when it comes to feeling loved and appreciated. And understanding these languages, not just ours but also our spouses, can make a world of difference in our relationships. Now, there are 5 love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Words of affirmation are all about verbal expressions of love and appreciation. This could be a simple "I love you," a heartfelt compliment, or words of encouragement. Acts of service, on the other hand, are those helpful actions that say, "I care for you." This could be anything from making breakfast to fixing a leaky faucet. Receiving gifts is a love language that values thoughtful presents that make one feel loved and appreciated. It's not about the price tag, but the thought that counts. Quality time is all about giving undivided attention. This could mean having a heart-to-heart conversation or enjoying a shared activity together. And lastly, physical touch. This love language involves any form of physical contact that fosters a sense of love and connection, from holding hands to a warm hug. Now, why is understanding these love languages important? Well, because we all interpret love differently. For some, a thoughtful gift speaks volumes, while for others, a simple act of service does the trick. By identifying and understanding your own love language and that of your spouse, you can communicate love more effectively. You can make your spouse feel loved in the way that resonates with them the most. And this, my friends, can significantly enhance the connection and understanding in your marriage. So take some time to explore these love languages. Discuss them with your spouse. And remember, it's not just about knowing the love languages, but also about putting that knowledge into action. Understanding your partner's love language can truly transform your relationship. Knowing your love language is one thing, but how do you apply this knowledge in your daily life? Let's dive into the practical application of love languages. The first step is to realize that love languages aren't just about grand gestures. They're about the small, everyday actions that show your spouse you care. For instance, if your partner's love language is words of affirmation, you can leave them a little note in their lunch bag or text them a sweet message during the day. It's about expressing your love in a way that resonates with them. If acts of service is your partner's love language, try doing something that makes their life easier, like preparing dinner when they're tired or taking care of a household chore they usually handle. These actions show your love in a tangible way. For those whose love language is receiving gifts, it's not about the price tag on the gift, but the thought and effort behind it. A simple flower picked from your garden can speak volumes to your spouse. If quality time is your partner's love language, make sure to dedicate undivided attention to them. It could be a quiet dinner at home, a walk in the park, or simply sitting together talking about your day. And lastly, if physical touch is your partner's love language, remember that a hug, a kiss, or a gentle touch can convey your love and affection more than words. But here's the thing. It's not just about knowing your partner's love language, it's also about communicating yours to them. It's a two-way street. Share your love language with your partner and discuss how you both can better fulfill each other's emotional needs. Let me share a story about Sandra and Alex. Sandra's love language is words of affirmation, and her husband's is acts of service. They learn to express their love in a way that the other person appreciates. He makes sure to acknowledge her efforts with words of affirmation, and she displays a heart of service by supporting her husband in all his endeavors. It's these little things that make a big difference. Remember, Consistency is key when expressing love in your partner's language. The Bible has a lot to say about love and marriage. Let's explore some of these scriptures. Delving into the pages of the Bible, we find a beautiful and profound perspective on love and marriage. Two scriptures in particular shed light on how love should manifest in our relationships, aligning remarkably with the concept of love languages. First off, we come across 1 Corinthians 13, 4-7. It's a passage that's often quoted in wedding ceremonies, and for good reason. The scripture reads, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." This passage essentially outlines the 5 love languages in a biblical context. Love, as described in the scripture, is patient and kind, much like words of affirmation. It does not dishonor others or seek its own interests, akin to acts of service. Love always protects, a sentiment closely related to physical touch. It always trusts and hopes, reminding us of the importance of quality time and receiving gifts, which are expressions of trust and hope in a relationship. Next, we turn to Ephesians 4, 2-3, which advocates for unity and peace in our relationships. The scripture goes, "Be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace." This passage echoes the principles of love languages. It calls for humility and gentleness, traits that are often expressed through words of affirmation. The scripture values patience and bearing with one another in love, a sentiment that resonates with acts of service. It emphasizes the importance of unity and peace, which are fostered through quality time and the bond that physical touch and receiving gifts can create. These scriptures remind us that love is not just a feeling, but an action. They echo the concept of love languages, underscoring the importance of expressing love in a way that our spouse understands and appreciates. In the context of marriage, these scriptures highlight the significance of love, patience, and understanding, principles that are central to the 5 love languages. Thus, the Bible and the concept of love languages intersect beautifully, offering timeless wisdom on cultivating a loving and enduring marriage. By incorporating these scriptural teachings and the principles of love languages into our daily lives, we can deepen our connection with our spouse and strengthen our marriage. These scriptures remind us of the importance of love, patience, and understanding in a marriage. So how do love languages contribute to a lasting and meaningful connection? Well, we've learned that love languages are a tool for expressing and understanding emotional love. They are the keys to unlocking a deeper level of intimacy and mutual understanding. The consistent application of these love languages is the foundation for a lasting and meaningful connection. Imagine love languages as the mortar that holds the bricks of your relationship together. Without it, the bricks may crumble, and the structure of your relationship may weaken. But with it, every brick is solidly bound, creating a fortified bond that can withstand the test of time. Communication is a crucial aspect of this. It's not only about expressing your own love language, but also about understanding and acknowledging your spouse's. It's about having those open and honest conversations, about asking, "How can I love you better?" or saying, "This is how I feel most loved." It's about being vulnerable enough to express your needs and being compassionate enough to meet those of your spouse. Trust, on the other hand, is the bedrock upon which this communication is built. It is the confidence in your spouse's love for you, the certainty that they will consider and respect your feelings, and the assurance that they will strive to meet your love needs. Trust is both a prerequisite and an outcome of effective communication. Mutual understanding is the sweet fruit harvested from the seeds of communication and trust. It is about recognizing that we all have unique ways of giving and receiving love. It's about appreciating these differences and using them to build a stronger bond. And remember, this isn't a one-time thing. This is a continuous journey of discovery, of learning and relearning, of giving and receiving. It requires effort and commitment, patience and understanding. But the reward is a deep, intimate, and lasting connection, a bond that is not easily broken. So let's embark on this journey, shall we? Let's strive to understand our spouse's love language, express our own, and build a connection that will last a lifetime. Discovering and meeting your spouse's love needs is a journey that leads to a deep and lasting connection. Let's recap what we've learned today about strengthening your marriage through understanding love languages. We've explored the concept of love languages, and how they play a vital role in enhancing communication and understanding between couples. We've delved into the 5 love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. We've shared practical tips on how to apply these love languages in your daily interactions and highlighted the importance of consistency in expressing love. Moreover, we've drawn from the wisdom of Bible scriptures that emphasize the value of love and unity in marriage. And we've underscored the significance of communication, trust, and mutual understanding in building a lasting and meaningful connection. So, if you found value in this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. And remember, we're always here with more insightful content to help you navigate life's journey. Thank you for being part of the Hidden Treasure TV community. Until next time, always remember the words of Proverbs 14 verse 1, Proverbs 18 verse 22, and 3 John 1 verse 2.